Hi dear students, good morning. Welcome back to our science class. Today we are going to discuss our fourth lesson all about birds. In this lesson we are going to discuss about the body of a bird, feathers of a bird and beaks of birds. Okay children, so all of you get ready for our today's class. Our earth is blessed with many kinds of birds. They have feathers, wings, a beak, and they can fly in the sky. They are the only animals with feathers. Now we are going to discuss more about our feathered friends. In our nature, we can see birds, insects, and bats are the only three groups of animals that have the ability to fly. They are able to flap their wings and lift their bodies up and through the air. Let us study about the bird's body structure. Have you seen the shape of a bird's body? Yes, it is boat-shaped. This shapes that helps them for flying. Further, the bones of the bird are thin and hollow. Bird's body structure that helps the bird to fly and gives it an edge over other animals. It helps them to escape from the danger and catch and find food easily. The ability to fly that helps the birds to escape from danger and catch and find food easily. They can build nests at places beyond the reach of other land animals. We all know that birds have the ability to build their nest. We can see nests at places beyond the reach of other land animals. All birds have feathers and wings. The big feathers on wings and tails are called flight feathers. The big feathers on wings and tails are called flight feathers. And these feathers are attached to hollow bones. These are strong muscles attached to the bird's wings are called flight muscles. Okay, then the tail feathers that helps the bird to change direction during flight. Now let us study about their wings. The size and shape of a bird's wings depends on the type of flying it does. If we look around, we can see there are some birds, they have long wings that are pointed backwards. This gives them speed and helps them to glide. There are some another type of birds like eagle and vultures. They have broad, long wings with large feathers. This gives them control as they soar high above the ground. Then most of the sea birds, they have long, thin and narrow wings for gliding over the sea. Small land birds, they have to beat their wings almost all the time. So they have small and light wings. Then next we are going to discuss about feathers. All birds have feathers. There are 4 types of feathers. The first type of feathers are known as down feathers. Okay, the first type is down feathers. They are small, soft and fluffy. These feathers that cover the bird's body and keep it warm. Okay, here we can see one picture. And the second type of feathers are body feathers. They are bigger than down feathers. Then the third type of feathers is flight feathers. They are on the wings that helps the birds to fly. The flight feathers that helps them for flying. Next type of feathers are known as tail feathers. They are also long and that help the bird to slow down. Okay, then we are going to talk about their beaks. The shape of a bird's beak depends upon the type of food that eat. As birds don't chew their food, they do not have any teeth. They use their beaks to bite and crush or tear the food. There are different types of beaks in birds. Next we are going to discuss about different types of beaks. The first type of beaks are known as curved beaks. Curved beaks we can see in parrots. They have curved beaks that helps them to eat fruits and to crack nuts. It also helps them to climb. Then next type of beaks are crushing beaks. Sparrows and pigeons, they have short, hard beaks to crush grains and seeds. Then the next type is piercing and tearing beaks. Flesh-eating birds like eagles and hawks, they have a strong, sharp and curved beaks for tearing flesh. Okay, then the next type of beaks are sifting beaks. Ducks have a flat and broad beak with small holes on both sides. The ducks digs up food from the mud. The mud and water pushed out through the holes, leaving the food behind. In duck, we can see sifting beaks. Okay, then next type of beaks are known as probing beaks. The hummingbird, the world's smallest bird, that has a long beak and it helps them to drink nectar from the flowers. Okay, then the next type of beaks are chiseling beaks. Birds like woodpecker, they have strong, long and straight beak to peck at the wood and eat insects that present in the wood. They also use it as a chisel to make a hole in the tree which serves as a nest. Okay, here we can see the woodpecker that peck at the wood. The kingfisher's beak is like a dagger. It catches fish by diving into water. Birds like crows, they have a multi-purpose beak which allows it to eat fruits, seeds, insects, fish and other animals. There are some other birds like warbler and golden oriole. They have a long, thin, pointed beak that helps them to picking up insects. Now we are going to read our textbook. So all of you take your textbook and open page number 219. The name of our fourth lesson is All About Birds. All of you try to read together. Planet Earth is blessed with many kinds of birds. You can see birds in the woods, in parks and gardens near your homes. You can see them in all colors and in all sizes. The sight of birds in the sky is simply a treat for the eyes. It's amazing to watch them take flight, glide through the air and land with ease. We all know that our earth is blessed with many kinds of birds. They have feathers, wings, beaks, and they can able to fly in the sky. They are the only animals with feathers. Here we can see there are different types of birds. Okay, peacock, sparrow, parrot, eagle, woodpecker, pigeon, crow and kingfisher. Here there are thousands types of birds around us. Do you know how birds fly? Yes, birds have wings which help them to fly. They have strong muscles attached to the wings. They use these muscles to flap their wings. Okay, birds have wings which help them to fly. They have strong muscles that are attached to the wings and they use these muscles to flap their wings. Okay, birds are our feathered friends. Birds, insects and bats have the capacity to fly. They are able to flap their wings and lift their bodies up and through the air. Okay children, so birds have wings that help them to fly. Okay, they have strong muscles that are attached to the wings and they use these muscles to flap their wings. Then to fly, a bird flap its wings both upwards and forwards in the air. It uses its tail to turn while flying. When it lands, it spreads out its wings to stop. Okay, for fly, birds flap their wings both upwards and forwards in the air. It uses its tail to turn while flying. We know that the tail feathers that help the bird to change direction during flight. Not all birds use their wings to fly. There are many birds like the penguin, the ostrich, kiwi and the emu that do not use their wings to fly at all. Penguins use their wings to swim and move in water. Ducks and swans also use their wings to swim. Peacocks and hens cannot fly high, so they do not use their wings too often. Okay, there are birds have the capacity to fly. Birds, insects and bats are the only three groups of animals that have the ability to fly. But in the case of all birds, not all birds use their wings to fly. Here we can see there are some of the pictures. There are some birds like penguin, ostrich, emu, peacock, duck, hen. They are not use their wings too often. Penguins use their wings to swim and move in water. Ducks use their wings to swim. Peacock and hen, they cannot able to fly in high. Okay, then next we are going to discuss about the body of a bird. Have you seen the shape of a bird's body? It is boat shape. This shape that helps it in flying. Further, the bones of a bird are thin and hollow. The light weight of a bird also helps it to fly easily. In this paragraph, it describes about the body of a bird. The bird's body, it is a boat shape. It helps them to fly easily and the bones of the birds are thin and hollow. So, the birds are lightweight. Okay, the light weight of a bird also helps them to fly easily. That helps them to escape from danger and also help them to catch and find food easily. Okay children. Then next we are going to discuss about feathers of a bird. The body of a bird is covered with feathers. The body of a bird is covered with feathers. Some birds have brightly colored feathers. They look so beautiful. Feathers are very important because they help a bird to fly. They also keep its body warm. There are three kinds of feathers: flight feathers, down feathers, and body feathers. Okay, the body of the bird is covered with feathers. Some birds have brightly colored feathers. They look so beautiful. Feathers are very important because they help a bird to fly. They also keep its body warm. We can divide the feathers into three groups. The first one is flight feathers, second one is down feathers, and the third one is body feathers. Flight feathers. These are long feathers in the wings and tails that is used for flying. Then the next type is down feathers. These are soft and fluffy and keep the body warm. Then the third type is body feathers. These cover the body. Okay. Here we discuss about different types of feathers. All birds have feathers and there are three types of feathers. The first one is flight feathers, down feathers, and body feathers. Flight feathers are on the wings and they help the bird to fly. And the next one is down feathers. Down feathers are small, soft, and fluffy. These feathers cover the body of the birds and keep it warm. Okay, then the third type of feathers are body feathers. They are bigger than down feathers. Okay, body feathers that cover the body and they are bigger than the down feathers. Okay, these are the three types of feathers. Here the picture shows down feathers. These feathers are small, soft and fluffy feathers that keep the body of birds warm. And the next type is body feathers. Body feathers are bigger than down feathers and these cover the body. And the next one is flight feathers. Flight feathers are on the wings that helps the bird to fly. Okay, then next we are going to discuss about beaks of birds. Let us now learn about how a bird eats. A bird has no teeth. It cannot chew its food. So, how does it eat? It has a beak which helps it to eat. The beak helps it to pick up the food, bite, crack, or tear it into small pieces. It is suited to its food habits. Look at the beaks of these birds. Okay, birds have no teeth, so they cannot able to chew their food. Then the bird eat with the help of their beak. Okay, the beak helps the bird to pick up food, bite, crack, or tear into small pieces. So, the beaks are suited to its food habits. Through the video, we discussed different types of beaks. Here, the first one is a parrot. A parrot has a hooked or curved beak. It helps it to crack nuts and hard fruits. It also helps it to climb. Okay, parrots have curved beaks to eat fruits and to crack nuts. Okay, then the next type is eagles, vulture, kites, owls and hawks have strong, sharp and hooked beaks. The beaks help them to tear the flesh into small pieces. Okay, in the case of eagle, vulture, kites, there are flesh-eating birds. So, their beaks are hooked beaks. Okay, they are very sharp and strong beaks that help the bird to tear the flesh into small pieces. Then here we can see the picture of woodpecker. A woodpecker has a sharp pointed beak which helps it to make holes in the trunks of trees and pick up insects for its food. Okay, in the case of woodpecker, They have strong, long and straight beak to peck at the wood and to eat insects that are present in the wood. They also use it as a chisel to make a hole in the tree which serves as a nest. Okay, so a woodpecker has a sharp and pointed beak that help it to make holes in the trunks of the trees. Then the next type of beak we can see in duck. A duck has a broad and flat beak. It helps the bird to dig the mud near water to pick up insects and worms. Okay, in the case of ducks, they have a flat and a broad beak with small holes on both sides. Okay, the ducks dig up food from the mud and the mud and water are pushed out through the holes, leaving the food behind. Okay, duck has broad and flat beak that helps the bird to dig the mud near water to pick up insect and worms. Then the next type of beak we can see in a kingfisher. Okay, a kingfisher has a broad, long and pointed beak. It helps the bird to catch and hold fish. Okay, in the case of kingfisher, its beak is like a dagger. It catches fish by diving into water. Okay, birds like kingfisher has a broad and long, also a pointed beak that helps the bird to catch and hold fish. Here we can see different birds have different types of beaks that are suited for its food habits. Okay, dear children, today we discuss about birds, the body of a bird, feathers of a bird and beaks of birds. So, all of you try to read the lesson. Okay children, see you next class. Thank you.